So it's not only about technology, it's not only about the resources available at our disposal, it's about what resource do we have within us and how are we changing those constructs.
It's a construct that said, these parts of society are the ones that are innovating and these we don't even expect to innovate. We must change that mentality. We must change that whole idea of how that happens. But it also takes large companies to change as well. So for example, Daimler Chrysler, Ford Motor Company, BMW, very large motor companies are now recognizing that, in fact, are they auto manufacturers and providing a product called an automobile? Or are they, in fact, mobility providers, providers of transportation on demand? And so Daimler has just launched a service over the last 5 years called Car2Go. For the first time ever, companies like Daimler, BMW, and others are directly touching individual consumers and saying, we're going to place cars in key cities around the world available to you with your phone to reserve, turn on the car with your phone and drive it away, using it for 1 to 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, what have you, and providing mobility as a service rather than providing a vehicle for you to purchase.
Absolutely.
And Bill Ford recently said, the chairman and one of the leaders at the Ford Motor Company said, I'm not sure 20 years from now we're in the business of making cars. We might be in the business of providing transportation. So the ability for large companies also to come into the innovation game is critical. We've talked about education. We've talked about young people. We've talked about startups and entrepreneurship, and those are all critical. We must also now engage the large companies.